Hello guys, Sven here, bringing you the week 1 of the UBL. We're playing JRicky and the Hera Horde. This is my 4th time recording this battle. First I recorded it live on my computer. Then my computer died. I lost the file, I had to put it to the repair shop. Then I recorded it. Then I asked JRicky for his side of the battle. I got his side of the battle. I recorded it twice. One time first time I accidentally had his sound on in the background. So, oh shit, is the Elgato sound in the background? No, it shouldn't be in the background. Okay, so hopefully this is a professional stream, not stream video as always. So I recorded with his voice, so I talked over him. Then I had to mute it on my old laptop, which only had. It was a wonder it even managed to record stuff. Then I re-recorded it again, but the volume of my mic was so low that you could barely hear it, even if you maxed out everything. So, yeah. And that's the problem with a lot of my videos from that era, from using the laptop. It was like last minute I had to bring out the laptop and I didn't really go through the recordings well, so yeah, they didn't work very well. They're very low sound. So now we have the good computer back from the repair shop, so yeah, let's talk about this again. UBL low tier league. I actually uploaded this on time, but yeah, it was the faulty video and now I'm super late. Was supposed to go out, it goes up on Sundays, so yeah, I'm sorry y'all had to wait, and thanks for the comment that the sound didn't work because I didn't check through the video myself. So we brought Assault Mess Gust Lord, the Club Marowak, Leftovers Pincurchin, Sword Stance Morning Sun, Rapidash, Sword Stance, Electric Seed, Umbreon, and Sceptile, and Fustef Satu to tag hits from Garbodor and not let it set up Toxic Spikes because, yeah, we don't have a poison type on our team and I hate getting Toxic Spikes stacked. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. I'm pretty sure I lead Marowak because I want my rocks up. And Marowak works versus all his mons except for Trevenant. Trevenant's the only mon I don't want to see because I have some speed in my Marowak. So I expect I could be faster than the Lantern, and I also live any hit from the Lantern. But as you can see, JRicky decided to lead with the Trevenant, Deadwood, and he frisks my Thick Club. At this point, I did not realize it was Frisk. I was like, well, I did realize it was Frisk, and I didn't want to stay in. I was fearing a grass move, but as you can see, he didn't even have a grass move. They could have just stayed in and knocked. But yeah, I'm switching in to my Gust Lord. My Gust Lord was meant more to check some of his special attacking mons that didn't really come. And because the two special attacking mons that came were the Lantern and the Haunter, both knows Dazzling Gleam, so yeah. And we're knockoff Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, Flash Cannon. I think. I don't know if the last move is Flash Cannon. Here we just click knockoff to fake that we're a physical set, even though we're more special than physical. And he's debating whether he wants to click anything. He clicks Drain Punch. As you can see, I'm max special attack, max special defense, almost no defense. So Drain Punch almost 2 KOs, and he's back to full, of course, because, yeah, this Mon has a lot of HP. We knock off, we break the sub. We're gonna knock off again. I'm pretty sure I knock off again. Because I'm expecting him to switch. And I just wanted to knock off an item. When I saw and he Drain Punches, he misses out on the KO. I don't think it was a roll. It did like 47% the first time. It might have been 2 low rolls or something. I think it was more like 2 mid rolls. We almost do half a knockoff. We would definitely have done more with Dark Pulse or even dropping a Draco. Oh, sorry. Here he goes for the Poltergeist. We just sack this at this point. Trevenant, we have a hard time breaking. Because the only things that hit it are the okay, Sceptile gets Acro, but I don't want to get a burnt because this can Will-O-Wisp, so I don't want to set up on it. I have a fire move on this. Pink Coaching does not much to this. Yeah. Marowak, I'm still scared of the grass move. I've only seen 2 moves, 3 moves, Poltergeist, Drain Punch, and Sub. He never clicked Leaf Seed. So here I just go into the Rapidash. I clicked Source Stance because I'm thinking he's gonna switch. And I know I take 1 Poltergeist based on the damage that we took on the Gust Word. So we Source Stance here as he goes into Sandy Scorch, trying to catch a fire move to get Flash Fire boost. And here we go for high horsepower, thinking he's gonna knock off because that's really the only way he can hit me. I overlooked him being a special set, but as you can see, he's not. He's mixed, but yeah. We high horsepower. This tells me he's basically only like max HP, not very defensive. He knocks off, does more than 50%. But now I know that he does less than 50 with knockoff again, and that's still his best way of hitting me. So I'm going for Morning Sun to gain a little bit of health. We lost the Life Orb, of course, but we're still at +2. So there's going to be a couple of turns here where we're Morning Sun. So we're Morning Sun here. Yeah, I don't know. My computer's so bad I can't play it in extra high speed. So there's going to be 12 more minutes. He scalds, he reveals that. It still does less than half. A little bit more than knockoff does, so I was a little bit annoyed. So my tactic was to be just slightly above half when I finish him off. So I gain some health here. He scalds. I think he gets a low roll. So I'm happy with this amount of HP. Because I can come in on rocks twice. Yeah, not that they have rocks, but yeah. I can tank a couple of hits from Mons. And especially from the grass move from Trevenant. And then we miss high horsepower and we're at like 2%. Maybe 8%. And I'm like, I'm not gonna Morning Sun 6 more times, risking a crit just to get like 2. Because he did the damage he did, he had a roll to do 50%. He did like 50.2 to 46% or something like that. So would only gain maybe 2% per morning sun. So I'm just killing this, and then I'll hit whatever comes in Horde as well. No need to save this. Or if Lantern came in, then I was gonna save it, I think. Maybe. I don't remember. This was played almost 2 weeks ago. To the day. So like 13 days ago. So he goes to Drampa. I'm like, ooh, getting damage off on Drampa is nice. Don't want to let it set up a calm mine for free. See what kind of Drampa it is. A crit would have taken it out based on the damage. Because we did more than 2/3. Dragon Pulse, it gets a Berserk boost. I thought this would be Sap Zipper for my Sceptile. But then also, Sap Zipper doesn't really help. So I don't know why I expected that. Still resist the Leaf Blade, and I would never click Leaf Blade on this either way. I would just click Acrobatics or Earthquake. I believe those were the moves I brought. And I'm looking a lot. My team is pretty slow, so I was looking this outsped and it could KO. Because I was scared of, didn't have the best sped F mons left when I let the Gustlord go down. So here I just go into the Marowak, I click knockoff, trying to get an item of anything, and knockoff is unresisted on his entire team. Thinking one of the ghost types would come in on my earthquake, and knockoff was enough to KO the Drampa. So he frisks my thick club again. We knock off, he has no item, but yeah, Marowak with the club is crazy. And just picks up the KO. And yeah, I want to get my rocks up to break a potential sash on the Haunter, because I thought the Haunter was sash up until this point, and that would be his Sceptile check. And also, yeah, Lantern could be a window barrier or something like that. I didn't really know. He takes a long time to decide, and he finally goes into Lantern. And I'm checking for a long time, and I come to the conclusion that the only way I die is if he's Specs, Surf, or Hydro Pump, or any boosting item. Hydro Pump KOs me. But for Surf to KO me, it had to be Specs, so I'm risking it. I'm just clicking Earthquake, Lantern's a threat, and I'm feeling like if I break this, then there's not a lot left. And as they, like looking at how the game have progressed, it doesn't seem to be a slow-paced game, so it's better to just hit when you can. And Lantern's one of his better mons. Deal. It was only the only mon with Haunter that dealt with my Satu. So getting Earthquake off, not getting burnt was huge. Here goes into Haunter. I think I just sack this because I'm scared he's gonna sub without knowing if he had sub or not, but I didn't want to risk it. I also wanted to see if there was an item proc. Yeah, whatever, like I undersped all the monsters that were left, except the Drampa, but Drampa was so low that I felt like I could deal with it. And he goes for Shadow Ball, KOs the Marowak as his Life Orb. So I'm like, oh good, nice. He's not, what should we call it, Sash, so Sceptile looking, really prone to clean the game and bring me to victory. So I go Pincurchin. Really, the only thing that takes a hit from this that I have left, I have Pincurchin, Sceptile, and Satu. Pincurchin, I have Sucker Punch with Throat Chop on it, and Spikes and Rising Voltage. I decide to click Rising Voltage because it's unresisted on his entire team, and I'm max HP, max special attack. And yeah, Rising Voltage, KOs the Drampa. Which was expected. Rising Voltage, really strong move. Pincurchin, not the strongest mon, but yeah, it's strong enough. So I know I know that if I just KO the Haunter, then Satu wins, and if I just get some ship on Gorboder, the Sceptile also wins together with Pincurchin. So here I just swap into Satu because I know I can take any hit. I'm Fistef. Gunk Shot hits. Does a good chunk, less than half. We're leftovers. And yeah, we take that very well. We get fortunate, we don't get poisoned. We click Psychic. And I'm just gonna spam Psychic until this mon dies. So Psychic does a little bit more than half on the Gorboder. He goes for Rock Blast. He misses the Rock Blast. I think he needed 3 hits to KO. But yeah, 3 or 4 hits to KO, but it's always unfortunate. Also, if he had hit that and killed me, I could just go into the Sceptile and win with Earthquake, and yeah, Earthquake first and then Acro for the Haunter. So we killed Gorboder with Psychic, getting a little bit more lefties. He only has the Haunter left. I'm sacking this, so I'm just clicking Psychic. I see the only way I'll lose this game is if this Haunter is substitute and it goes for it, and I swap to preserve the differential for 3-0. So I rather win 2-0 or 1-0 than risk losing a game which I shouldn't be able to lose. So sub goes up, I Psychic. He's probably yeah, with crit didn't matter. It would have broken the sub. He was hoping I was gonna switch, go for the 3-0. Electricity disappears. We're clicking Psychic again. He knows I'm sacking this at this point. Haunter goes for Shadow Ball. Haunter kills the Satu. And we go into Pincurchin. And we have both Sucker Punch and Throat Chop. Throat Chop does more than a Rising Voltage, mind you. But I'm just moron. I don't want to reveal stuff, even though, you know, they were gonna, if my opponent wanted to, they could watch my side and see all my moves. Although now my side disappeared. So, yeah, but I've revealed it regardless. So I had 2 dark moves, Sucker Punch. I didn't want to click in case he used substitute. And at this range, Rising Voltage also KO'd, and Rising Voltage has a cooler animation. He goes for Pain Split. Actually almost going back to full. Rising voltage doesn't KO the Haunter, which is kind of sad thinking about it. It's a stab move in electric terrain that doubles in power. It's a 140 base power stab move. So 210 base power move didn't KO in terrain. In terrain. Insane. Insane. So it's a 273 base power move, I think, or something like that. But here I just swap into the Sceptile. This could have been a choke if he went for Pain Split again, but I was thinking, yeah, he's not going to Pain Split again. He's just going to go for the damage. And yeah, if he goes for Shadow Ball instead of Sludge Bomb for some reason, we take that with the Sceptile. Yeah, and we don't die to a crit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I swapped. Really, I just did it for being a bad person, I guess. But yeah, that's all. See you next week, which is in 2 days. So this is the re-upload, which is a lot of days late. But I did upload it on the correct day first, but I apologize and I will be on time for the rest. Unfortunately, the week 2 UBL video also has pretty bad sound and is a little bit laggy because of the old computer. But yeah, that's it for this time. Sven's out. Stay awesome. Bye, and thanks again for JRicky lending me his side of the battle. And yeah, check him out. Link in the description, as well as all of the other UBL coaches. Until next time, bye.